Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Minecraft. This is going to be a series that I'm starting up, and as you can see here, we have a little world going. This is actually a server with a few of my friends. We got, who do we have on? Currently on is Lex Goose, but we have JDog473 and Crowfire, some friends of mine, and we have a little server here going, as you can see. We started up this world maybe a week ago now, and I was gonna record then, but I wanted to just first start off getting established, because personally that's one of the parts I don't really like watching other people play in Minecraft is starting off the game and gathering the basic resources. So for me at least, that's why I skipped it at the beginning here. But yeah, so this is also modded. This is not vanilla. As you can see, we have backpacks, hang gliders. I think I don't remember what the mods are for all these, but yeah. So for example, you can see I have some aesthetics here, some building blocks, some basic ones. But this area here, this tree with this place I built this. It's called the monastery, and we have everything marked fairly well on the map here. So as you can see, here's the monastery. This monastery's portal that is up right there, and we have some stuff labeled out. We have my base. As you can see, I've died before, which I guess I can remove here. But again, we have other people's bases. We have Crowfire. I think this is Goose Inc. And then the undermine here, just like the Incredibles, this is where JDog473's base is, up there. We're not going to check out their places today, but again, the monastery. So it's just a nice circular thing, place. Yeah. So then I'm just going to walk around and show kind of what we have from the monastery here. So we have the mine shaft here. This is where I prettied it up, made it look a little nicer. Yeah, we can go check it out. This is a cave that needs to be just as I was tunneling this out, there was a decent cave there, so we will check that out another time. Oh, little spider there. But yeah, so this is the mine shaft. As you can see, we have a 3x3 going off, and in each direction. And then on top of that, we have, and then after that, we branch mine. So I don't know if anyone started here too far. No. Oh, hello there, friend. Yeah. Let's just kill all these guys. I guess we're in some slime chunks here. Interesting. I did not know that when I built this, but this is just a basic thing. Another one of the mods we have here is one that you only need half the server. I think we have it set to 33% of the server needs to sleep in order to for it to turn day instead of making everyone, because when there's 4 people on, that can be quite a hassle. So we've changed that to accommodate more our server. We didn't pick any too game-breaking or insane mods with this. We tried to keep it fairly vanilla. Chicken farm with no chickens because we don't have many eggs yet. I got a cow farm over here, which is it's the main source of food. To be honest, I don't remember what this dock is for because I did not put it in. I made these pathways, and I like this style, so I think at least for my base, that's what I'm gonna do again. And zombie. Yeah. So then this is the tree farm here. So there's actually a lot of big trees, which is unfortunate. We might have to what do you call it? Burn it down. I don't know why I shot him there. That could have been a lot faster just me running up and hitting him. Yeah. So this is the tree farm. I think there's a little bit of wood in there, but that's the end of the kind of area over here. Unfortunately, this only shows biomes. So it's not like a map where if you've changed something, it'll update it. This just shows what it looks like. So there's that. Yeah. So this is kind of pathway. I'm gonna keep this kind of theme for my base, which we'll see near the end of the episode. Okay, so also talking about the episode, I plan to do about 20-minute episodes, 15 to 20, maybe a little bit longer occasionally. This is where we very first started. So we used to have chests here, and that's kind of why the reeds are there. They're not for aesthetics. They're just there because. this is our first farm. Got our chest and stuff there, and this is actually, as much as we don't eat bread anymore, which was our main source of food early, that helps feed all the farms and keep them producing well. Actually, let's head over to the mob farm that we actually just did yesterday and today. We had a little community project. So that's another thing that we're trying to keep with the server. As much as the monastery here is it's important to us, since our bases aren't there, we don't spend necessarily all that much time. So one thing we're gonna do, it's like not a community rule, but one thing we just kind of agreed on is to always come back to the monastery and leave. Like the cow farm there, for example, no one else on the server is allowed to have a cow farm. So it forces you to come back to the monastery and use it, so it does stay populated. Another thing we agreed on is to continue to update it and add things to it, so that it doesn't get neglected like it's an old area that we used to once roam. Yeah. So this is the mob farm here. We did this yesterday, so it well, we cleared it out, and then we built all the layers today, which took a little while. There are some other structures. That is just pre-gen. This is just some little random thing, and then we ended up mining it out. And there's some junk in here. So this is it kind of in here. I will show you what one of the layers looks like when I go down the ladder here. So we did, oh, for example. So here it is. This is like what we have going with conveyor belts that will pull the mobs, as you can see, like this, back to the center hole. This took quite a while. It took us a couple hours to mine out. You can see how big it is here. We made it very big, and then we ended up, well, we got honestly tired of building these because it took so much cobble and stuff. You can see what kind of resources are in here. But yeah, this is just our basic mob farm for now. We're gonna change it into an XP farm. That's what it is. That's what we have it labeled as, and that's what our goal is for it. But so far, we don't really have the time, and nobody really wants to work on it after we've worked, I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours on this today. So we kind of just gave up, and everyone went off building their own bases, and then they left, except for Lex Goose there. And then I was like, oh, I'll start working on my base. But I was like, now I gotta do my recording first of the first area, and of course I want to include you guys too. Before I go through the nether portal, actually we'll go to the different one, hang glide back. It's a pretty good mode of transportation. Another cool one is airships, which we is this, yeah, that does make you go faster. Is airships that we have here, and or like in our mod pack. And it I have an airship. It is, I believe, parked at my base though, so we don't have I don't have it here. I can't fly it. Yeah. Again, with the mods we chose, we tried to pick ones that were like updating water. That were like fun to play with, but they didn't have, like, they didn't completely change the game. It didn't involve too many other there's no ore generation, there's no special ores in this game or in our mod pack. It's all vanilla stuff. At least for me at the beginning here, I'm choosing not to really go in to do that stuff. It's just, I'm just gonna basically play vanilla, and then there's some stuff that is so like really cool I use a bit. Yeah, so I think that's all the stuff over there, which is the monastery. So then I built this path here. This house just represents the sheep farm, which is right here. Nothing too special, just basic way to get wool. Because for the airships, the balloons, they require quite a bit of wool. So yeah, as you can see, there's one I think that's J-Dog's airship down there. Bunny Rabbit. A good one, one of the big mods we have is Ender.io, which is pretty cool. So, started with this base. We started when we very first built the monastery. Before we had any of these paths, we just quickly threw up these walls around this place, and that little tower there, and this little base, which is completely unfinished. It serves as maybe a little bit of nostalgia, but just like something that we first built, and it still serves a purpose, as whenever we come to the monastery here, it's the place you go with a little bit of resources, you know, you check in. Yeah, so I guess we will go into the nether here. We're still pretty new on the server. We have no nether hub or anything. It's just basic portals. In fact, just today I set up my nether portal. So as you can see, the monastery portal, it's a goose ink, the XP farm, which we visited before, that big mob farm thing. That's where that is. There's the tunnel keeps going. There's some good spot for resources over there. And J-Dog's base. My base is unfortunately a little bit of a walk, and it's not too special yet. Yeah, so we will go visit that. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's not too bad. Actually, this doesn't show. Oh, it does show the nether. Okay. Actually, I wasn't sure about that. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So mine is at the end here. I purposely put that sideways, and the other guys were giving me a bit of flack about for that. Is because our nether hub is like over that direction, so it will be connected there. So go check out my base, which is pretty bare currently. As you can see, it's just this little shack here. But there's my airship here. We can actually fly around quick. Just show you kind of. I didn't do a very good parking job, as you can see. Assemble and mount. Okay, cool. So here we go. This was like very dense birch forest, and I'll show you kind of what I have so far. But and there's other structures that generate, as you'll see. There's a few little things, ore veins. This was all full of birchwood, and what I planned for this base is, because I've never done it in Minecraft, and I've always wanted to, but never had the time, was to build a castle, a little kingdom area. Sorry. So that will entail me building a big wall here around the place, which I really think will be cool, especially with these mountains here. I thought that originally I was going to settle over there, but I decided that there are some cooler mountains here, and I was like, this just feels like, not welcoming, but it's nice and enclosed. It feels protected. Definitely would be either some bridges or zip lines or stuff like that in there. But again, just making a cool kingdom, like big castle walls, a keep, and then just having like basic houses and like having those around here. We're gonna cut ourselves off from the swamp because the swamp is ugly. Yeah, so as you can see, like little farm spawn with one of the mods. It's pretty neat, which I think is pretty cool. It does. It basically just makes vanilla really fun, without changing it too much. Like still keeping it very vanilla. Like, and you can easily choose to not participate in the mods, and then it won't. Doesn't affect the game. It's not like you're forced or you really need to go there. Yeah. So there's a little dungeon there that spawned. We will actually park here. This time, stop. Align. Dismount. Get rid of this ugly cobble. Yeah. Here I will actually I'll just show you. This is basically some resources I have. I think this is from Ender.io, I believe. Yeah, so there's some of the stuff I have. The sag mill here, which is producing iron. It basically doubles your ores, which is really nice. Because especially a lot of the stuff in these mods, they really require you to use a lot of iron, like a lot of iron. So if you're not participating in, like, if you're not doing too much of this stuff, you end up having like a lot of extra iron. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. Actually, how much power do I still have? Okay, pretty cool. Still got enough. And then this is a induction smelter, I believe, which you can just smelt 3 at once, which is very nice. I've kept it pretty open here. I'll just quickly sleep here. Oh, look at that. He beat me to it. I take that back. Sorry for the dog in the background there. I don't know if you can hear it. My nether portal, which is cool. And then this. This is the little thing. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I got a little interrupted there. That's fine. Anyway, so this is a little pre-spawning little dungeon here, which has a decent amount of material, because like mossy cobble. There are a bunch of spawners, but until I figure out like what to do with this, because we can possibly salvage these and use them at the mob farm, but I think it's pretty expensive to bring the broken spawners back, so that will be a project for another time. And it's just another little building here. So again, the plans for this place is to build an awesome castle wall, because I've never done that, kind of surrounding the area here, and then building cool wall keep, make it nice and friendly in here, no mobs. Another thing is, I don't know if you can tell with the monastery, I don't really like to have many torches around, so I try to use glowstone a lot. Yeah. So the map here. So original spawn is up here, and we've marked some things that are important. This is our original pirate ship, which we attached one of these blocks to the thing, so we turned it into a ship, which is pretty cool, and drove it around. I think, yeah. So this is one of the cool mods that you can easily stay connected, and you can see where all the nether portals are. It's really handy. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have too much stuff on me yet. I really haven't got going. When we were doing the mob XP farm there, I got killed by, as you log into the server, it takes a second for it to initialize, and I got killed by a super powerful zombie, and he stole my my sword, so I'm back to an iron sword, which is unfortunate. Another thing, I haven't done like any caving here. I briefly jumped down this hole, which actually goes to an abandoned mine shaft. You can take a peek here, actually. An abandoned mine shaft to get some obsidian for that portal, but I really have not explored any of it. Oh, hello, friend. That's pretty, yeah. So that's all I've done there. So that'll be fun when we explore that. There are community projects, and I will get the other guys involved here. Like, for instance, next time we want to work on the XP farm. Yeah. So I think for today, I will end it here. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because next episode we will be working on the base here, getting it started, maybe playing out some walls and stuff like that, and starting to make it look nice. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.